Hello from San Antonio, this is Siren Tarot. Welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. What does he or she really need from you? This reading is timeless. And for this reading, there are 4 different options. Option 1 is Leo. Option 2 is Scorpio. Option 3, Jupiter. And 4, Cuatro, the North Node. As always, timestamps will be provided. Think of your person of interest and make your selection. If you chose option 1, Leo, here is your reading. Ocho de Copas, 8 of Cups. Rey de Bastos, King of Wands. La Emperatriz, the Empress. Intuitive Stab Tarot, one of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. All that really makes this a tarot deck is the number of cards, 78 cards. There's no major arcana, no minor arcana. It's all abstract art. It's all totally open to interpretation and intuition. That's why I made this deck, to free yourself, to liberate yourself from the little white books. I have not used this in a while. I will do a good hard shuffle. Uno más. My favorite tarot deck on the planet, the Mayan Zoltun Tarot. Flippity-dan-doodah, that was sloppy, that was too soon, that does not count. Too many cards, I only count it if it's one card that flips out. That's 5, so that is the Hierophant. So Venus is strong here. Well, the Hierophant is Taurus, the Empress is Venus, which rules Taurus and Libra. And I see Venus when I look at this card, definitely. Page of Cups, Sota de Copas. The Magician, El Mago. Someone left a shitty comment. You speak Spanish really badly in an American accent. Something to that effect. I speak Spanish really badly in a Texas accent, and that's going to continue. So block, delete, delete, block. I don't have any time for the negative Nancy's. It's boring. It's not original. So what the hell's an American accent? Four of Cups, Cuatro de Copas, Six of Swords, Seis de Espadas, Queen of Coins, Reina de Oros. Okay. They want you, they need for you to be generous with them. So I'm assuming based on these cards, this person requires financial assistance. If this is a joint custody situation, if you have created a child or children together, they need you to help them support the children. They need your financial support. If you've not had kids together, then this person could just be really struggling financially, and they know that you're doing well, you're not struggling at all, and they need for you to be generous with them. They also need for you to be the bigger person in this connection. Perhaps you're more spiritually advanced, you're more mature, you have a lot more life experience. Maybe this person is struggling with a diagnosis, borderline personality disorder, bipolar, anxiety, CPTSD, and you're stable, you're all right, and they need you to overlook their difficulties. I don't know. I feel like this person is just struggling across the board. I feel like they're struggling mentally, emotionally, psychologically, financially. They could be couch surfing. I don't feel like they have stable employment. I don't feel like they have a stable residence. They could be going from couch to couch, friend to friend, calling in favors. Just going by these cards, I would say this is not someone you want to be in a partnership with because they're just struggling so much. This person is very codependent. I mean, I'm seeing all kinds of possibilities here. If this person is with someone else, if this is third party, they expect you to bend over backwards, being understanding and just taking their excuses, you know. I want to get out of this relationship. I want to get out of this marriage, but it's really hard because of culture, because of religion, because of family, because of kids, because of money. I just see this person offering you a lot of excuses and just needing an infinity of understanding and patience from you. I see this person draining you, basically. They need a lot of help that you could not necessarily provide. This is the kind of person that just takes and takes and takes. Maybe they've coasted by for a while now because of their looks. Maybe they have above average looks, but that's not cutting it. Okay, you look good on Instagram, you look really good on Facebook, what else you got? Character development. I don't know. This person has a lot of growing up to do. A possible astral combo for this person, they could have Sun in Leo, Scorpio rising, Moon in Cancer. That's one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Libra, Capricorn rising, Moon in Libra, just possibilities. But they need a lot more than what you can provide. Financial assistance, patience, compassion. This does not read especially romantic or sexual to me. So that is what I have for pile 1. I hope that helps. Thanks so much for watching. Check out my extra basic tarot channel for zodiac readings and astrology videos, Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose the second option, Scorpio, here is your reading. Cuatro de Espadas, Four of Swords. El Sumo Sacerdote, the Hierophant. Rey de Espadas, King of Swords. Intuitive Stab Tarot, one of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. All that makes this a tarot deck is it's 78 cards. There's no minor arcana, no major arcana, no little white book could possibly help you with this. You have to rely on your intuition. Totally open to interpretation. That's why I created it. My favorite tarot deck on the planet, the Mayan Zoltun Tarot. The Lovers, Los Enamorados. Three of Cups, Tres de Copas. Queen of Jades, Queen of Pentacles, Reina de Oros. I don't know why they have a Scorpio glyph for the Pentacles. There is a book, Flight of the Feathered Serpent. It's not included with this deck. I had to buy it separately and I've read it, but I don't have that much time to go back and reread and memorize all the associations and whatever. But Scorpio is a water sign and Pentacles are Earth. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Tarot of the Divine. Full, El Loco, Ten of Cups, there's the Copas, the Chariot, El Carro. They need for you to marry them. They need to be married to you. They've contemplated this connection. They've arrived at the conclusion that you are their ideal. You are someone they want to create a family, a home, a life with. Usual disclaimer, I'm reading for a global audience. It won't resonate with everyone. That's impossible. It's not a personal reading. Heavy emphasis at this channel on entertainment purposes. But we have two marriage cards in the middle row, Hierophant, Ten of Cups. This person is very definite. They're very deliberate. They've given a lot of thought to this connection. And they believe that the two of you have something significant here and they see a future with you. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Aquarius, Scorpio rising, Moon in Capricorn. That's one possibility of many. I feel like they have an air Mercury. So if they have Sun in Aquarius, they have Mercury in Aquarius. They have Sun in Libra, Mercury in Libra. Sun in Gemini, Mercury in Gemini. If it's an air Mercury, Mercury's always in the same sign as your sun or the sign before or after. I have Sun and Venus in Aquarius. I have Mercury in Pisces. I wish I had Mercury in Aquarius. I'd be better at math and life in general. But I guess Mercury in Pisces helps me with the tarot and astrology. Anyway, they want a commitment. I see them being very black and white when it comes to relationships. So it's very unlikely this person is going to be in an open relationship or something polyamorous. They're not going to be okay with you fucking someone else and then coming back to them. They require devotion, fidelity, monogamy. They have very definite ideas about how relationships are supposed to work. They could be religious. They could be a devout Catholic, Baptist, Methodist, Episcopalian, but I'm seeing organized religion here. I mean, obviously with the Hierophant. So they're very traditional. And they could be one of those, if this is a man, they could expect you to stay home and raise the kids while they work. They could have a high-profile job. They could be a politician. They could be an attorney. There's a fly buzzing around. They could be a surgeon. I feel like they have a high-stress job, and they need for you to keep things going at home. You take care of the cleaning, the budget, the children. They have it in their head that you are the one. They need for you to commit to them. That is what I see for pile 2. I hope that helps. Check out my extra basic tarot channel for zodiac readings and astrology videos. Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose 3, Jupiter, and I just now realized 3 is the number of Jupiter. So that worked out. The numerological system that I use is found in Linda Goodman's Star Signs. That's a book I've been referencing since I first read it in the 80s when I was a teenager. 10 of Swords, Theus, Espadas. 10 is 1, Leo, the Sun. Siete de Espadas, 7 of Swords, 7 is Pisces. La Estrella, the star. Intuitive Stab Tarot, one of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. I use Canva to design my decks, and I use Canva for the designs I upload to Redbubble. I have over 1,800 designs uploaded. The only thing that makes this a tarot deck is that it's 78 cards. There's no major arcana, there's no minor arcana, there's no little white book to make it easy and convenient. You have to rely on your intuition. It's totally open to interpretation. That's why I made this deck. Uno más. Favorite tarot deck on the planet, the Zoltun Mayan Tarot. Five of Cups, Cinco de Copas, the Knight of Cups, Caballo de Copas, Three of Staffs, Three of Wands, Tres de Bastos, Tarot of the Divine, do a good hard shuffle. Uno más. Oh hell. Not the easiest deck to shuffle. Eight of Wands, I call that the sex card. Ocho de Bastos. Two of Wands, Dos de Bastos, and the Emperor. Okay, I'm getting extremely strong masculine energy from this person, regardless of their gender, regardless of their sexual preference. Strong masculine energy. My way or the highway. This person is arrogant. This person is egomaniacal. This person can be controlling. This person can be possessive. This person is jealous. I can see this person just all over your social media. Everything you put out there, they see it. I can see this person being obsessed with you. And what this looks like to me, to be super specific, there's no way in hell this is going to be everyone's story. It's not a personal reading. I'm reading for a global audience, but I've found, just my preference, my opinion, the more specific a tarot reading is, the more interesting it is, the more entertaining it is. I don't like vague, I don't like general, I don't like bland. I like readings that take risk, so I take risk. What I'm seeing for pile 3 is that this person could be going through a really difficult, acrimonious divorce that's just being dragged out and dragged on. So not a simple divorce at all. Something very messy, very karmic. They could be dealing with a really toxic ex. Maybe they've been separated for months, years in some cases, but it's just dragging on and on. There's a lot of money at stake, joint custody, young children, and it's just a big, sloppy soap opera. They expect you, I think it's similar to pile 1, they expect you to hold their hand through all of this and be patient with them and just put up with it. You can't be top priority in this person's life. They've got this pie and you get a very tiny slice of pie. They only have so much time for you because they have a very demanding career. They have kids. They have an ex that is raking them over the coals. Perhaps they got caught cheating and this ex, soon to be ex, whatever, is very vindictive. And they have no peace. They come to you for peace. They come to you for understanding. They come to you for sex. They come to you for relief, release. Right now, all they can really offer you is sex. They can't really be emotionally available. It's like they're in and out. You get together, you get a room, whatever, and then they have to get on the next plane. They have to go, they have to make money, they have to take the kid to soccer practice or whatever. They have a lot going on. So if you're really feminine, if you have a lot of, especially Pisces and Cancer, Virgo maybe in your natal chart, you can get on board with this, maybe. You can hold this person's hand. You can be available. Sexually, you can put your life on hold and let them call all the shots. But if you have strong masculine energy, this is not going to work with you. It could be two people butting heads, you know, a power of wills. Because their personality is extremely strong. Their energy is extremely strong. If you also have a strong personality, a strong mind, strong energy, this is not going to work. For any length of time, you're going to crash and burn. But if you're patient and you're feminine, and you're okay with just waiting for this person, waiting for their text, waiting for them to orchestrate when you get together, whatever, well then, cool. But they need you to be very feminine, very accommodating, I would say. They could have Sun in Aries, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Aquarius, one possibility of many. You could have Sun in Cancer, Sagittarius rising, Moon in Scorpio. Those are just possibilities. But this person needs you to be their ride or die is what I'm getting for pile 3. So check out my extra basic tarot channel for zodiac readings and astrology videos, Patreon for in-depth tarot tutorials and astrology videos. Muchas gracias. And if you chose Cuatro, option 4, the North Node, here's your reading. Page of Wands, Silta de Bastos. Nueve de Copas, 9 of Cups. Silta de Espadas, Page of Swords. Intuitive Stab Tarot. One of my mini decks, there's a fly buzzing around. One of my mini decks available at makeplayingcards.com. I use Canva to design my decks. The only thing that makes this a tarot deck is it's 78 cards. There's no minor arcana, no major arcana, no astrological associations. It's just free expression, totally open to interpretation. You have to rely on your intuition to read these cards. That's why I made it. Uno más. Those are my fingerprints. I like to play with paint, make designs using my fingerprints. I'm weird that way. My favorite tarot deck on the planet, the Mayan Zoltun Tarot. That would be the Page of Pentacles, Page of Jades. Jades are pentacles in this deck. That's the Capricorn glyph. 9 of Staffs, 9 of Wands, Nueve de Bastos. Seven of Cups, Siete de Copas. Tarot of the Divine. Uno más. Strength. Three of Cups, Tres de Copas, and Judgment. They need for you to slow your row, so to speak. They need you to take it slow. They need for you to just enjoy the process of the two of you getting to know each other. They need you to be their friend, first and foremost. At this time, they do not need a heavy, deep, intense, romantic sexual relationship. They see a lot in you that they admire. They can see themselves getting closer to you, but you have to go slow with this person. You could be dealing with a single parent. They could have a young child or young children, and they don't need crazy town. They don't need you to barge into their life and say it's going to be this way and XYZ, and they don't need you to make a demand on their time. They need you to be kind and stable and supportive and understanding, and just someone they can chill with, someone they can just hang out with and get to know, with laughter and fun and no pressure and no weirdness, no weird intensity. You know, they don't need you to be all over their social media questioning them. Well, why are you talking to this person? Why did you leave a kiss emoji on this person's Instagram? What's up with that? No, they have no tolerance for that sort of thing. So they need you to be mature and stable. They need you to be reasonable. A possible astro combo for this person, they could have Sun in Sagittarius, Cancer rising, Moon in Gemini. It's one possibility of many. They need you to have a sense of humor. So if you have a tendency to have a list a mile long of demands and expectations, if you rush into relationships and you get really crazy, really intense, really fast, this is not the person for you. They need a strong foundation of friendship. They need someone they can just have fun and relax with. They have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure. They could have 2 or 3 jobs. They could be raising these kids totally on their own with no support from an ex. So they don't need you to make their life harder than it already is, because their life is pretty challenging. So they just want to relax with someone and have a good time. That is what I see for pile 4. And that does conclude this pick a card reading. Thank you all so much for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. Sending you all massive love and light from San Antonio.